These writers' strikes mean we're probably not going to have any new movies for about a year. So what the crap am I supposed to talk about now? This is Vader Reviews. We are honored that you would join us. With the recent writer and now actor strike in full swing in Hollywood, it looks like we may not have any new feature films or TV shows for some time. And honestly, I'm kind of torn on the subject, because on one hand, at least they can't ruin anything else for the time being. But on the other hand, their constant destruction of every franchise I held dear at least gave me something to complain about. So, what's a grumpy Sith Lord like me to do, you may ask? Well, since it appears we're going to have an entertainment drought on our hands, I think it's time to begin a new segment on the channel, which I decided to call VADER'S Picks, where I will discuss older films, TV shows, cartoons, video games, or even books that I personally enjoy. Hopefully I can introduce you to some wizard entertainment you've never heard of before, or at the very least, give you something to listen to while you're on the crapper of work. Because as the old saying goes, boss makes $1, you make a dime. That's why you poop on company time. But before we kick things off with this week's Vader's Pick, I wanted to take a moment to thank my brave heroes of the Empire, Battalion Commander Matthew Nicholson and Joseph Berlinger, whose generosity honestly staggered me last weekend. I am truly grateful for your help, my friends. It is greatly needed and appreciated. We're trying to raise the funds to replace my 10-year-old computer, and their support has gotten us off to a great start, but we still need your help. So if you enjoy our content, please consider donating to our PayPal today, so we can continue to bring you weekly videos. So, what's my very first Vader's Pick, you may ask? Well, hold on to your butts, because it's a manga series by artist and writer Itaru Kinoshita called Dinosaur Sanctuary, which tells the story of a clever girl named Suma Suzume, a rookie dino keeper at Inoshima Dinoland. You see, in this story, back in 1946, a small, isolated population of dinosaurs had survived the mass extinction event and were discovered on a remote island. After the discovery, Dinomania swept the world, and dinosaur sanctuaries began popping up all over the place. Our protagonist, the starry-eyed optimist Suzume, has had a lifelong dream of working with dinosaurs, but she'll soon learn it's not a walk in the Jurassic Park, as she faces the many challenges of caring for these exotic animals and dealing with her grumpy co-workers. If you followed the channel for some time, you'll know I'm a massive dinosaur fan, and this beautifully illustrated manga basically asks the question, what would Jurassic Park have been like if Nedry hadn't ruined everything? Now, even if manga isn't typically your thing, if you love dinosaurs as much as I do, I think this will still be a fun read for you, because artist and writer Itaru Kinoshita puts so much effort into making his dinosaurs as paleontologically accurate as possible. This accuracy is in part because he teamed up with a research consultant named Shinichi Fujiwara to go over his story and designs to make sure it lines up with the latest theories on how these amazing animals might have been when they roamed the earth. This attention to detail, not only in the dinosaurs, but the inner workings of the zoo, the animal behavior, and how the dinosaurs were cared for, gives the story a grounded reality, and feels like how a real dinosaur zoo would work. The story is generally lighthearted and even sweet at times, but like most manga, there are still characters with tragic backstories just to keep things interesting. I have the first 2 volumes, and the third will be released sometime in September. I'll leave a link in the description of where you can get a copy if this book sounds interesting to you. So, there you have it, kids, the very first of Vader's Picks. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this more laid-back format. Until next time, this has been Vader Reviews. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications, and follow me on Twitter @VaderReviews. Join the Empire today. You do not yet realize your importance. Share these videos, and together we will rule the internet. And always remember, you don't know the power of the dark side.